Hi, everyone. My name is Tatiana Kolavu. I am so thrilled that you are logging on to work out with me. I promised I would schedule an event that would start the year strong. So here we are. It's a 35-minute workout that you can do if you're walking outside. You can do on a treadmill, you can do on a rower, you can do on a bike. I'm going to be on a bike, obviously, because I don't want to be, you want to be able to see me. You could be on an elliptical, you could be on a stepper. The whole point is that we get to move together and we get motivated about the year ahead. This morning on LinkedIn, I talked about how do you set your intentions? Do you like to go outside for a walk? Do you do it while you're sipping on your coffee in the morning? Do you do it in the shower? How do you think, how do I want to show up? And what's important for me right now? Or what are my intentions for the week and for the year to come? So this is an opportunity for you to set aside 35 minutes for yourself and also have to join us. Hello from India. It's evening your time. I appreciate you coming in. I know this is not very usual for me, and it's a little bit. I've been thinking a lot about it, thinking, this goes out of my usual, but the energy, motivation, and inspiration is here for you. Here are a few things. We're going to ask you at the end to click on a URL, a QR code, and tell us a little bit about you or just give us your email, because we want to, or I would like to do this on a regular basis, no charge, but I love to teach. I love to motivate people with music. And I'm going to plan a weekly, it's probably going to be midday session. So I want to be able to communicate to you. Today, I'll also ask you to set some intentions and you will tell me what those are. Very anonymous. It wouldn't matter or wouldn't connect you to your name at all. Finally, we're going to, by you giving us your information on the QR code, we're going to give one of these notebooks, the stronger notebooks that you can write all your goals down for. So I'd like for you to have some water close to you, and I'd like for you to pay attention. Hi, Simona. I'd like for you to pay attention to some of my directions, because I will talk about intensity, how things should feel, how you should be breathing, and of course, we won't do anything that's too intense. I'm going to be on a bike, and however, I will communicate with you on what you should be doing, whether you're on a rower, whether you're outside. For all my walkers or runners out there, I have made notes in my notes to tell you when to turn around so you don't go too far away from where your car is or where your home is. Let's make sure you can hear this. And Shelby's going to give me a thumbs up if we're good on sound. I'm on a bike and I have two variables to work with. I have the variable of speed with my cadence, and I have the variable of resistance with my resistance knob. If you're on a treadmill, you can change how fast you walk, or you can change your incline. On the elliptical and on the stepper, you can change the resistance, so you can make the level heavier. On a rower, you can change your stroke rate. 24, 26, 28 is what I'll be cueing. If you're outside, I'll be talking about walking and power walking. And if you prefer to break things into a jog or a run, you can do that. So, welcome. Tell me where you're coming in from and tell me what type of modality you're on. If you are running, if you are on a machine, or maybe what machine too. So as we're getting started, the warm-up is the time where the demand changes and the supply is not there yet. So your supply of oxygen has not picked up yet, and that's why the warm-up is the hardest time to get through. That's when we all quit. We're like, I'm tired, it's 5 minutes. I'm going to turn around. But we're going to try to power through this and allow or invite our body to change the way that it's operating. A good patient warm-up gives you a chance to increase your heart rate, to increase your core temperature, and to increase your breathing rate. So here's a tip. You want to, at the end of the warm-up, not to be able to breathe with your mouth closed. Can you remember that? If you, at the end of an 8 or 9 minute warm-up, can still breathe with your mouth closed, you're not entering into the comfortable training zone we want you to be in. So I would say, for now, you want to be on a scale of 1 to 10 at about a 2 or 3. We're going to call this the easy zone. Keep turning your legs or pumping your arms or rowing with your arms, as we say. All right. Shelby, do I go down on the music? I'm getting a sign to pump it up a little more. Very good. Is that better? I got the assistant DJ on the side. Yes. All right. So on the bike, if any of you do Peloton or Apple Fitness, we use music as a motivator. And for me, my goodness, it's an incredible motivator. Exercise aside, it's such a great way to work out. We're going to turn, and I'm going to add a little bit more resistance. And remember where it is that you want to be, where you can still keep a conversation going. But remember, we want to get to the place where we can't breathe when our mouth is closed. Still pumping it up. We've got a little less than a minute before we change into the second part still of our workout. And that's when I'll introduce to you the moderate and the hard training zones. We'll do them for just a bit. This is the appetizer of the exercise main course. As you're turning your legs, as you're pumping your legs, as you're stepping, as you're walking, as you are inclining a little bit, decide what you're going to change so that your intensity can go from easy to moderate and to hard. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's a 2 to 4 on the easy, a 4 to 6 on the moderate, and about a 6.5 or 8 on the hard work. You'll know because you'll be breathless, and I will too, how you can hear me already. Very nice. So as we're getting started, I want you to stay on this easy pace. We'll do 20 for easy, 20 for moderate, and 20 for hard. We'll only do this 3 times. Still part of our warm-up. Today we have 3 big buckets of work that we'll do. It's all going to total up to 35 minutes. The first bucket of work will be easier than the second, and the third will be the hardest of the 3. So I'm telling you that. Now go ahead and change one thing in your intensity. I increased resistance, so you go from easy to moderate. This is our first jump, team. Change the way you're breathing. Breathe out more than you breathe in. Never on a LinkedIn Live has anyone been out of breath until today. Now one more switch. I'm going to gear up again, and I'm going to come up out of the saddle for my 20 seconds hard. So we're doing these 3 gears in each minute. Very nice. I'm looking down because I have a timer on the console of my bike. Take your gear down, easy. Bring it down to a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. Shelby, are we good on sound? You need to know, behind the scenes, to pull this off on a mic and music that runs through the system is not easy. Let's change whatever you're doing. This time I'm going to pick up my speed. If you're on a treadmill, you could incline or pick up your speed. I'm going to do that for 20 seconds. And then I have one little teeny bit hard effort. Good. Here we go, team. 20 seconds. Get to a 6 or a 7. We're not there yet on the signs. Shelby, 10 more seconds. Thank you. That's it. Where in the job description does it say producer of a show / assistant coach? Take down. We have 1 more minute to do this easy, medium, hard business. I don't know about you, but I'm glad I opened the window because I'm already hot. I told you your core temperature changes, your breathing rate changes. Let's go from easy to moderate. Just 20 seconds. Just 20 seconds. I'll be your timekeeper today and your coach. We're going to think about how we want to start the year strong. But you noticed I'm just giving athletic direction so far. Go ahead, gear up strong. Hard effort, just 20 seconds. Very nice. Good, good, good. Very good. And back away everything. Push away, straddle your treadmill, hold on to the sides, roll your shoulders back. We'll do this at the end too. Swing your arms up, swing them back. This was the end of our warm up. You did a little over 8 minutes, and you don't want to just jump in. Stretch a little, grab your water, get some water. Gather your marbles, as we say. We're going to jump into the first set. The first set, and all of the 3 sets today, are 5 minutes. I'm not going to do this too forcefully because I'm Greek, and that's a bad gesture if I show you the palm of my hand too enthusiastically. My Greek friends know what I'm talking about. So, for the first set, we're going to do 40 seconds easy and 20 seconds hard. That's what we call a 2-to-1 ratio of recovery to rest to work, recovery to work. Then the second set, we'll do a 1-to-1 ratio, I'll explain. And the third set will be a 2-to-1. That's why the third bucket of work is hardest. Give your back one more little break. Walk around a little bit if you're outside. Hands on your hips, look at your surroundings. Also notice that the harder you work, your focus and your intensity come inward. You can be looking at what people are wearing and how many people are playing ball at the park. But once you're doing a hard interval, it's all focus on the intensity. We've got a little less than a minute. Decide if you need to wipe down. Decide if you need a little more water. I do. I want to be a good role model. Tell us where you're coming in from and what you're doing. I think I heard, yes. Very nice. Good job. Thank you. What are you doing? Charlene, tell us if you're on a treadmill, if you're walking, or if you're outside climbing a hill. Let's start the year strong, my friends. We're going to do 3 sets of work, and you're going to get started with the first bucket, the first set. We've got 5 minutes, then we'll take a break, and then we'll do it again. Let's get started with me starting my stopwatch in about 5 seconds. As you see on the marker, we're going to do 5 times 40 easy, 2 to 3. You can talk. If you had gum in your mouth, you could blow bubbles. If you had a straw, you could drink through it. Then when we kick in the hard work, that's not going to be the case. That's going to change. If you're on a bike, you could follow the beat of the music. So we are on the first of 5, 40 seconds easy, and the 20 seconds hard is coming up in 10. After the first 2, on all the intervals, I'm going to give you a mental challenge, something to think about. All right, first, ready, set? Here we go. 20 seconds hard. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, make this a hard, breathless or close to breathless 20 seconds. Very good. 5 more. And bring it down. Sound effects. 1 down, 4 to go. See how this felt. Adjust if you need to. Easy should have 3 E's or 4. It should feel comfortable. It should be conversational. The hard, not as much. So you figure out your gears and go back to them in 10 seconds. And after that, I'll give you your starting the year strong challenge or thinking intention. Ready? In 3, 2, go. Don't want to get too loud in your ears with my whistle. You're on the second of 5. I see I have my friends. More music, my coach says. Yes? Very nice. Darcy, do you like this? Yeah, back away. We got 2 down, 3 to go. I want you to think of what you're going to do more this year. Sit on this a little, and I'll tell you what it is for me after this first interval. It could be an action, it could be an intention, it could be a behavior, something you're thinking about. But in 2026, what are you going to do more that's going to help you be stronger? Ready? Change your intensity, 20 seconds hard. That's it. Go a little closer to discomfort. Another thing that helps when we exercise is we put ourselves in situations that are not as comfortable and back it away. We got 2 more to go, and the question is, what do you want to do more this year to be stronger? For me, my coach Glenn really pushed me to really reflect after any experiences, any things that are new, any things that take a lot of energy. Talk about, how did it feel? Am I on the right path? Is this where I want to put my energy? That's all about reflection. You don't have to tell me. Think about that is for you and push 20 seconds hard to that word. Exactly. Go. So I say to myself, reflect, reflect, reflect. Repetition, sometimes writing it down, saying it to others and saying it to yourself is going to help you come across stronger. Pull back. One more, my friends. This time, I want you to take that behavior, that action, and see yourself do it. Reflection for me includes writing and journaling. What do you want to do more this year? And we're done. After this, think of your do more. Take it with you, but on this one, see yourself doing it. This is our final one. Still in easy. You've got 20 seconds of hard do more work. Let's go. Sorry, I can't help myself. Used to be a swimming coach. It comes out. Woo. 10 more seconds of hard work. There you go. There you go. That's 5. That's 3, 2. Easy peasy. Ease it out. Very good. Music's going to change. Be patient with it. And I am going to zero out my clock. This is a good time to sit back, to catch your breath, and think of how you are going to get into the year making sure you do more of this one activity. Reflection for me, one behavior, whatever it is. At the end of our workout, we're going to ask you just to give us the word. I envision making, Selena, are you walking with Parker? On the trail. I got a lot of friends with baby joggers that are like the sanity of their world. I love it. I have a friend who's training for a marathon with a baby jogger. And I said to him, put a little, we used to do with my daughter, like a little Waldo activity. Like, where's the birds and where are the squirrels? So depending on which part of the world you're in, you gotta bring the kids along and make it a nature run. Okay, set number 1, put it behind you. Set number 2, you heard me say it's going to be harder than the first. That's because we're doing a 1-to-1 ratio of work to recovery. So we're going to start with 30 seconds easy and push 30 seconds hard. So on this next one, you've got a few more seconds. Grab some water, wipe down a little. If you're on a rower, when I say easy, 24. When I say hard, 28, 29. If you're on a treadmill, remember, speed or incline is what you do. Change the intensity. If you're outside, power walk the hard or break into a jog. All right. checking my time a little to see where we are. And I've started my clock. The first easy, or just the first time you come back after a recovery to do a set or an interval, is a little jaunting. And so you want to catch your breath. You get a little bit more music. Are we good on that? Something about music. This is all royalty-free music, so you're not going to be asking me for the playlist. I know that, because I can't use the real thing. But in the class we're going to do every week, you bet you, that's like my special sauce. I love putting playlists together. Are you ready? First, 30 seconds. Let's go. I'm pushing my speed. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, if people can see you, they should definitely see that the intensity has changed from easy to hard. And what makes it a little tougher is that we're adding 10 seconds to that 20-second interval. We're at 30. Woo. Yes. And back away. Good job. One down. One more. And I'm going to give you the intention to take you into the year. You know what you're going to do more. The next one is another one. Are you doing? Simona, yes. Absolutely, Simona. Incline for you. No speed. You know what I'm talking about. Ready? Set. Pick up your pace. Intensity is hard. 30 seconds. You can hear that I'm breathless. Remember, can't breathe through a straw or drink through it. Can't talk too much. That's why I'm limiting. If you were chewing gum right now, it'd be a choking hazard. Not much. The face is going to start grimacing soon. Bring it down. 2 down. 3 to go. We're on the second set. Listen up. What are you going to be more of this year? I don't want you to be overdoing, but think of something you want to show up more of compared to what you did last year or where you see yourself going. I'll tell you what mine is in just a little bit. Ready? Let's go. The word I have, I want to be more fearless and do stuff like this that you don't know if it's going to work perfectly, but who cares? It stretches you. It pushes you. You've got 10 seconds, speaking of pushing. What do you want to be more of this year? Back away. You want to be more patient? You want to be more empathetic? You want to be more present? Again, you've got 2 more intervals to think of your word, repeat it, and on the last one, I want you to see yourself do it in your context. Are you ready? What do you want to be more of? Do things that make you uncomfortable. A little bit like this for me. So be a little bit less reserved. Be a little bit more fearless. That's mine. You can't steal it. 10 seconds. Come on, team. Are you hot? I am. Whew. 3, 2. Bring it down. Sound effects. We got one more. Think of 30 hard seconds. What are you going to be more and do more during this challenging 30 seconds? Get ready, get set. Let me see you. Work through this. Final one. Breathe out. If you are walking or running outside, out for 3, in for 2 on your breathing. You're gonna get saved by the bell here. Music's gonna end. I told you, in 5, 3, 2, pull back. Let go of the handlebar on the rower. Just kind of swing back and forth. Push back on the bike. No way could you close your mouth now. Intentional, exactly. Thank you. Sherilyn wants to be more intentional. So, and in what context that would be that you see yourself exactly there. So the first set was, what do you want to do more? Sweating in the cold, I love it. And you're in India, it's cold in India, I thought it was hot. Maybe tell us where you're coming in from. Joel V. On the second one, we talked about, what do you want to be more? For me, it was fearless, intentional, refreshed is what I hear. Thank you immensely for this course. It only happens once a year. Okay, if you paid attention, you're working easy and hard. We've gotten rid of the medium zone, and we're going to do one more bucket of 5 minutes. That's going to be the hardest. Why? Because the work is double the amount of the recovery. So if you haven't been doing this for a while, please do every other one. Do 3 out of the 5. Do the first, the third, and the last one, because that's always more fun. All right? I'm not seeing you. If we were in a class, I'd keep my eyes on you a lot more. All right. Okay. My timer is on, and we only get 20 little seconds to go easy. So again, determine how many more cards you have to put on the table, because this is the last set. We are ready, set, first hard set. So the first one coming back from a recovery is a little bit of a slap in the face, or in the lungs, I say, if we're doing cardio. Treadmills, incline up, pick up your intensity on the rower by pushing to 28, break into a jog or power walk. You know what I forgot to do? If we have anyone outside, you need to have turned around to go home. Gosh, I forgot that. And I made a note. It didn't work. Too many moving parts. We're going to have our producers give you a reminder. Back it away. All right. Someone's going to send us a note. I'm at a gas station at the end of town. Someone come pick me up. All right. One down. Dig your feet into this. It's not easy. Mentally, physically not. 20 seconds easy, 40 seconds hard. The worst of the 3. Ready? Let's go. I'm going to give you your third intention of the day. Starting the year strong. It's not just talking about it. We are doing this. Halfway. Breathe out more than you breathe in. There's one thing about doing this and being on a mic. No hiding behind my finger. And live on the LinkedIn platform. I bet people are like, what the heck is she up to? Remember, fearless. And bring it down. Your last one. You said, here's what I want to do more. Here's what I want to be more. But quite often, all the things we accomplish, we don't accomplish them alone. So I ask you, who do you want to see more in the year ahead? Who do you want to see more this year? Let's go. The name, the image is the only thing I ask for you to share. And by the way, when you go to the QR, you only share the first 2. Don't worry about this last one. This is private for you, in your heart, in your mind. 10 seconds. Very nice. 5 left. 3, 2, back away. If you've been doing the math, 3 down, 2 to go, and we're done. Like for good. Back over your resistance. So who do you want to see more? I want you not only to think of the name and the person. By the way, it doesn't have to be someone who's alive. Maybe they can be in your heart. Remember that I said that. Or who's around. Let's go. Number 4. My mom passed away 2 years ago in February this month. And she loved going to the Tibetan center here that we have in town. And there's a beautiful pond with lotus flowers. And we put a bench to commemorate her name. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, back away. So for me, the see more is metaphorically, I want to go there and sit, and I do that. It's the calmest place, beautiful. And I see her in my heart and in my mind. So whoever you have called on, last 40 seconds, I want you to have them join you. Close your eyes, say their name, feel them in your presence. Go. 40 seconds. Final one. Very good. Before you know it, you and your partner are accomplishing the impossible in the middle of the day, working on an 8 or 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. Hard work. 5, 3, 2, bring it down. For now, hold on. Don't stop. Do you hear me out of breath? That's supply. The demand has dropped. The exact opposite. Then the warm-up. Honor that. Let your body go through it. Down to the point where you can breathe only through your nose. It's going to take a couple minutes. So give yourself recap time. Do more. Be more. See more. Those are the 3 intentional directions of why I thought, let's start the year stronger. Not only move, sweat, intentionally stress the engine, which, by the way, this engine was meant to be stressed. The one muscle, it doesn't get to stop. So as you're turning your legs, we're going to keep moving. I'm going to give you directions in just a bit. Don't stop yet. Your heart rate is coming down. So is your breathing rate. So is your blood pressure. And hopefully you're thermoregulating a little better. I don't know what space you're in. If you're outside, it's chilly, that's good. I've opened the window. Even though it's 20 degrees outside, it hasn't helped. My recommendation to you, whether you're following the Apple Watch, whether you have your own intentions, you're working with a trainer, you've put a bet in with your brother or sister or your friends to do more of something every day. Exercise and cardiovascular movement is at the core. I won't go into an exercise physiology lecture. That's my first degree, by the way, kind of throwing in a little bit of YU on the bike. I'm a master trainer for the Schwinn cycling team. I've been doing it for 30 years. And that was my exercise science was my first degree. And all this stuff really, really excites and motivates me. I like to share it with the world. It's intentional. So if do more movement was one of your do more, this would be good. By the way, this is going to be recorded and you can go back and do it again if you didn't get enough. I think we're closing in on our time. I want you to slow down whatever you're doing. Maybe on the treadmill, go to like 2.0. Bring it down to a 0. Walk with your hands on your hips. Shrug the shoulders, drop them back, and rotate them. Very nice. Look to your left and right, stretching the neck. Rowers, you are forward flexed. So with the Stairmaster people, the ellipticals, all of that, that's hard. Now I want you, instead of shrugging the shoulders, to put your hands on your shoulders and draw circles with your elbows. We have one short 2.5 minute song before we say goodbye. Instead of doing this now, I want you to do this with your arms straight. Scoop them back to what we call a goalpost or cactus arms in our yoga classes. Rotate them a little bit, stretching the shoulders. Reach out, grab your elbow. This is your left elbow, my right. Reach the arm, show me your palm. Pull the fingertips towards you. Yeah, you've been on the computer a lot, that's a lot. And press the shoulder, the left shoulder, into your chest. Hold it there. While you're still moving, walking, if you were outside, go home, go back. Go back over your head, drop the other elbow. This is your right. Tug it towards your head. Very nice. Show me your right hand. Grab the fingertips, stretching the forearm, and cross and hug it towards your chest. Very good. Better? That's it. The assistant DJ gave me. So roll the shoulders one more time. Put your hands down. One more. Rotate as if you've got big, big light bulbs in your hands. I'm on a bike. So what I'm going to do is push down on the brake so I can exit safely. I want you to stop your feet, put your hands on your hips, and rotate looking to the right and left. Remember that I said in the beginning of the workout, as it gets harder, you don't pay any attention of what's going on around you. Now, check everybody out. Who's talking to who is where, and shift side to side. I'm going to come a little closer so I can see you closer. Look how sweaty I am, right? Shift your hips. If your rear end was a disco ball, swing it around the room. And as you're doing this, if you would like to take your phone and click on the QR code, you're going to give us your email so I can give you a heads up on when the workouts are going to happen, what time, and what the link is, because I'm not going to put it out in the world. Second, tell me your be more and do more. That's all I'm going to ask for. I'd like to make a nice word cloud and put that out in the world. I want to say a huge, big thank you for sweating with me as we kicked the first part of the year strong. Think of who needs to be on your team. Think what you want to be more of and do more of. A huge thank you from Natasha and for Shelby behind the scenes running the show, and their young daughters who are the next leaders in the making and who were dancing in the background. Have a great rest of the week. I'm going to be back in April with a workshop, but that's going to be like more business communication related. Take care.